Route choice, straight or around, easy or hard. Your route choice depends upon how fast you can travel a particular route. Is going straight an option, or is there a hill or swamp or cliffs in the way? Is there a trail that will make navigation easier? Is there a good adapt point that I can find easily on one route and not the other? Route choice requires you to know your skills and knowledge of how fast you can move in different terrain. The best route for one person may not be the best for another. Going from the start of this course to number 1, how do you end up making that route? 2 possibilities. 1, you can follow the trail system around to this trail junction, come down to the stream, and find your control. Another possibility is to go this way, follow the stone wall, go across the swamp, in across to the stream, and up the stream to your control. The route choice in this particular case may be associated with how wet the swamp is. In the spring, it might be very, very difficult to get through there, and you might lose a shoe on the way. In the summertime, it might be dry and would be a very easy crossing. So route choice may, in fact, be seasonally dependent. Here is an example of a reasonably long leg, 3 to 4. How would you end up going on this? Here's one route. You'd come off at this relatively straight, shorter distance. In this particular case, you come down through green, which is going to be thicker woods, harder to run through. You get down to this area where it is swampy and maybe difficult footing. And then you come up here and you find that there are not a whole lot of features which will allow you to get to your control. The other route, shown here, runs down the ridge, past this knoll, finds this reentrant, down, you see the pond off to your right, follow up, find this thicket, this pond probably is not visible, follow around the thickets and get to your control. Whichever way you go, it may depend upon your orienteering skills, how fast you think you can run, and even perhaps whether this is going to be dry because it has been a dry season. This was the first control leg on a mass start event. There were 3 different routes taken, even though the start was about 30 meters above the road. Some people ended up going down the hill, along the road, followed the trail up, then across this steep hillside and into the control. Others ended up opting for a more direct route, where they ended up climbing up the hill, going this way, avoiding this green, rocky area, steep area, coming down along this knoll, down the hillside to your control. The easiest navigation was going this trail, following the trail. When the trail bent, then you end up coming down the reentrant, all the way to your control. People went different routes because they had different abilities, different running speeds. Route choice requires you to know your skills and knowledge of how fast you can move in different terrain. The best route for one person may not be the best for another.